probably ranting and going off and probably, let's see what we got. Yo, don't worry. I'll go right back over that again. It's all good. Probably ranting and going off. And that's what I was doing. But wait until it's your family member before you decide to come out and figure out what it is you can do, what it is you can do to help. Pick up the phone, call your county administrator, call Senator Ronnie Sabb. He is definitely on the Transportation Commission Board. Let him know we had another accident today, and it's going to continue to happen. But everybody's concerned about going along and getting along and all this, like cut it out with the unity talk. We don't need unity. We need basic resources. We need safety issues taken care of. Just talked about the four-way stop last night. Just talked to my cousin Monique about when they were standing in the church parking lot and a car blew through there. But none of you come to county council meeting. None of you call your county councilmen. None of you hold them accountable. The biggest project going on in South Carolina, the biggest thing going on in South Carolina, the first state park in 20-something years, and you got people in Andrews that still don't have a clue as to what's going on. That's your children's future. So when they're walking around that park, the kids, the grandkids and all this stuff, when they walking around picking up trash and cleaning somebody's toilet, it's because your ass decided not to educate yourself about what's going on in your area. We're sitting back while the county, this is the biggest project going on in South Carolina. Period. Boeing's donating. OSI's donating. All these other organizations see the potential in what Andrews could be. But we're sitting back and letting these ignorant people, and we as a people, we're not doing nothing. We're not showing up. And after this right here, it's a bunch of people that I'm about to block, all right? Because you're useless, okay? You're useless. You're talking about everything else except what's going on in your community that's affecting your community. Ambulance times are real. Is there a study being done to tell you how the ambulance not being on time, right, is affecting the people in Andrews? How many people have lost their lives because seconds matter? The biggest project to affect Andrews, South Carolina ever. And they want to rob you again of penny taxes and not even include you. Seem like Andrews should be the priority now. But no, it's Pawleys Island over there with a $2 million bike path, a golf cart path. So when it's your family member in there, don't you know the irony in that. Because every one of you who went and casted a vote against the one person that's been fighting to get taking trips up to the Department of Transportation to get something done about this four-way stop. Been working at it consistently for years. And some of you shiftless niggas went right in there and voted against that. And now look where we at. You want to get along. We need to unify. They don't want to unify with you. Nobody wants to unify with you. They could care less about what's going on with you in Georgetown and Andrews. Okay? Mayor Giroux. This is an entitled, pompous. And has Scott Harper did a damn article on that, but he quick to want to reach out and try to get a response on the fact that we got slighted again. Andrews is where this is taking place at. And are they dumping money in Rocky Point over in that area of the county? No. No, they are not. Are they informing the people over there as to what it is? No. No, they are not. But you get up on here, you listen to these clowns, get on there talking about hope and change and all this shit, kumbaya. We got real issues. We need real warriors, okay? Period. We being just pushed to the damn side. And a lot of the councilmen that's sitting on the council right now, y'all caused this problem. Okay, y'all embody you were the ones that started with the town hall sending that crap to Raymond Newton, and you were the ones that started it. So now, oh, you ready to get on board and fight? It's sickening how sorry the people, some of these so-called leaders in Andrews are. Sick. I want to get on Facebook and peacock and talk all this ignorant foolishness. What is the reading level of the children in Andrews? What's going on with the school board and the children? It is. Tell me about it. Rosemary is the laughing stock of the county. Rosemary is the only historically black school in Andrews. But there's no pride in that. It is pathetic. It is pathetic. Why is it the whole congregation of these 29 churches coming up to go on? I mean, prayer without works is dead. All that praying. You got to get your ass out on the street. Just talked about this last night. This ain't nothing new. Get up here and been talking about this for a year now. A year straight we've been talking about this. So when it's your family member that gets affected by the same thing that we constantly talking about, that's why they don't have to do nothing, right? Because they always got these bootlickers that's going to be, we need to try to get along. How are we going to get along with people that's not trying to get along with us? Please tell me that. Half of these people don't know the real issues that affect Andrews. And one of them ain't unity. They literally talking about taxing you again in a time right now where everybody's feeling the pinch. Everybody's feeling the pinch. But we so asleep. We so asleep. They raising the taxes. They imposing another tax on you. The biggest project in South Carolina, if you don't believe it, go read it in the Post and Courier. The only reason Scott Garbage and Beyond Ass put it in his paper is because we made him put it in his paper. But will he do any real investigation? How is Pawleys Island going to be so heavily represented over there? But we got the #1 project coming through Andrews, South Carolina. We don't have adequate ambulance coverage. We're the ones that the governor comes and the sheriff comes in and does enhanced policing on. And some of you shiftless punk just sit there and just take it and act as if it's not happening. We need warriors. We need warriors. They're not going to give you nothing. There was a meeting today that took place over at the YMCA, right? Where these groups coming in to talk about your young men, young black men, okay, from the ages of 11 to the 17, okay? Because that's who's getting caught up in this crap. And this man who was not from here, the first thing he noticed is the disunity in the room. He said the only way this is going to work if this body works together. And who was in there? The administrator, the chairman, and a bunch of these flunkies that sit up on Georgetown County Council. They did what they did to the school. It wasn't nobody in Andrews that spoke up with the bus situation. It was a citizen from Andrews that lives in Atlanta. But we got people that's sitting in the schools, okay, just cheesing, trying to get along. Wanting people to disassociate themselves with me because he's a little too rough. But people act like they don't see. They act like they can't pick up the phone and call. And I mean, and to you white people in Andrews who want to make things about race, your dumbass is being affected too, you ignorant, stupid. You in the wrong class, okay? It ain't about race, you idiot, okay? You want to carry the water for Georgetown and they can care less about you. Period. It makes no sense. You walk through the schools, right? I mean, and we worried about and these kids like unify them to what? We got the problem. But it's time for a bunch of you bootlickers who sit and represent. You're supposed to be leaders. But you see, you can get more of a conversation about NFL or talking football. No, they know that, but they don't know they don't know their local representative. And then I don't know, but you know every damn thing else. You know everything else. I seen this man put a beautiful piece out on Georgetown SC page or whatever that page is about the history of Andrews, and you had this one, of course, all of these men, from Jack to all of these other ones, they all mad at me because they mad because I called a pedophile ass friend out. Okay. And to all of y'all going to eat that damn pizza and support that pedophile, I wish your ass choke. Again, if it was your daughter, you'd be screaming at the top of your damn lungs. That's the one thing I kept seeing. Every time one of these punks come up, right, and I block them because if not, I'm gonna bust them in their damn mouth. I go look, friend, who the first friend? Pepperoni Tony. Pepperoni the pedophile Tony. So that's how that work now? After you committed an egregious act like that, or you do something like that, get caught doing something like that, you just kind of let it blow over. And you greedy some bitches go right in there and eat that garbage. I'm the bad guy for saying this. I'm the bad guy for saying this. Think about if you were that little girl, right? And now she understands what's going on, and she riding by there and looking at that. Why would they tell you sorry ass adults anything? Why would they? Why would they trust you? Because you're not there to protect them. You're not there to look out for the least among us. You get on Facebook, right? And you put all these goddamn inspirational messages, and everything is just so flowery. In this time, y'all, we need warriors. If you're not a warrior, kick your ass home, away, just stay away. Especially stay away from me. The best, where were you when the town was broke? When we had all these tax problems, when they had to, I mean, where was where was they at? But a bunch of you insecure, jealous people, because that's what it boils down to, jealousy. Because you can't say that the leadership ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. They may not be doing what you want them to do. But it's about standing. Okay? How many people gonna have to be hurt up there? How many people gonna have to be hurt up there? It's white people, it's black people, it's all kinds of people that's getting hurt up there. How much realistically would it be for them to come and cut divots in the road to make somebody stop? How in the hell did the state, Ronnie Sabb, somebody call Ronnie Sabb's goddamn office and explain to me, because he sits on the transportation board. See, I don't care about none of these loyalties. I don't care who you are. Okay, if you ain't doing your damn job, I'm gonna call you out on it. Period. I don't care if I support you or not. You sit on the transportation board, sir. We've screamed out to you, help us. And when he come around, y'all back broke niggas just sitting there shaking hands and laughing. Ask these people to do their job. Demand them to do their job. A phone call. But come time for the vote, I'm gonna be in your face. You know what I mean? You know the answer they keep giving? Oh, we sent engineers out there and they said it's not a problem, but the shits keep on happening. I'm sorry, Kaja. I need to calm down. I just got checked. My daughter just checked me, so I got to calm it down a little bit. I'm sorry, sweetie. This is sick, man. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. How many people out of our community has to be hurt before we decide to get together and come on out? Like, I mean, we need your help. We've been screaming this for over a year. Okay? You don't have to like me. I don't care. It's not about likes. I don't want you to like me. Okay? I prefer you not liking me. And there's a video that's going to be collected to show this accident. And I mean, what is what we're going to have just a blooper reel? I mean, a reel of just you know. Does it have to happen to one of the people? One of the people who can make the call, who can affect the change, right? Like where's this guy? And so I back months ago, the Georgetown County Council signed a resolution to address that problem. They spent more time trying to get rid of Frank McClary than they did trying to ensure the safety of the people of Georgetown County. Now, Andrews is in Georgetown County. I know it don't feel like that. And here now they want to tax you. They want to add 2 cents to your 2 more cents to your taxes. That's why I said they should they should literally have a test, just test people before they vote. Because a bunch of people gonna go in there and just check. Because somebody say go vote, go vote. Not telling you why you should vote. That's what we here for, right? So the next time you share a bunch of dumb shit and not share some pertinent information, you're the problem. You're the problem. Okay? And you tell me how your NFL team gonna help Andrews this Sunday. Tell me how that's gonna help with the with what we got going on. Tell me how your NFL team is gonna help get parents to come to PTA to help get these young boys trained up, and tell me how that's gonna help. Tell me how many churches out of the 29, right, that has a drug program. I can tell you one. Got one food bank, got one, okay? So there are a few of your historically Andrews churches that's actually working. But you such a Christian. How many drug rehabilitation centers are there? Georgetown County's number one in fentanyl overdoses. Number one in the state of South Carolina. But we didn't get no seminar for that. Nope. We got enhanced policing. And we know where that came from. I'm done.